right, every year around the start of the year, homeowners are asking me the same question. When is the best time of year, Nick, to sell my home? And in 2026, the answer has changed a little more than you might think. So back in 2021, 2022, strategy mattered a lot less. It didn't matter when we were putting a home on the market. You listed it, you exposed it to the market, you had your strategy, you had 19 offers to choose from. I mean, homes were selling in a matter of days, if not hours. Now, by 2024, 2025, buyers were focused more on interest rates, more on affordability, as interest rates shot up to almost dang near 8%. Now, today, things are shifting again. This year, the real difference isn't necessarily the season, it's your competition, right? That's because several major forecasts are calling for 2026 housing market rebounding, right? So National Association of Realtors, it expects the market to come back as rates continue to ease, as buyers regain confidence, and some national projections are that home sales are definitely going to jump nearly 10%, some of the forecasts, as buyers are re-entering the market. Now, personally, here in Bellingham and Whatcom County, I have been seeing this January is starting off a lot faster than in years past. More people are calling saying, hey, I've been on the fence, I've been sitting on the sidelines, I'm thinking about doing something. And again, let's talk about timing. When is the right time? So many people are asking and thinking that, hey, isn't spring the best time? I mean, yes, spring is busy. Yes, but busy cuts both ways. More buyers and more listings. So other outlooks are looking at today's buyers way more price sensitive than they ever have been. So we have to take that into consideration. Timing your sale isn't just about hitting the busy season anymore. It's about putting yourself where you'll stand out. It's about planning to make your move in advance and having a strategy and a few key things to keep in mind. I have 3 tips I want to share today. Key point number 1, low competition months. When we are looking in Bellingham and Whatcom County, seasonally every single year, I see January as the lowest amount of inventory, the lowest amount of available homes on the market. I see August, September as the highest amount of inventory, the highest amount of homes available. So oftentimes I'm talking with clients, would we rather compete with 10 other homes in our price point? Don't quote me on that. Or 100 other homes. Which would we rather compete with? We can use the market to our advantage. Now, all of that kind of fits into what your timing is. Low competition months might actually have more buyers interested because rates are coming down, because there aren't as many homes on the market today as they are in the spring and summer months. If we're comparing the market, let's see, do we want a more crowded or less crowded marketplace to compete with, right? Let's look at inventory levels. Key point number 2, let's talk about the local market versus the national market. We have to keep in mind that when we read the headlines about what's going on with interest rates, with affordability, with availability of homes. Up here in Bellingham, in Whatcom County, Skagit County, we are insulated versus other parts of the country. I love sharing this story. So in Bellingham, as an example, you can go 30 minutes north, then we got Canada. We're not building new houses that way. I can't help you in Canada. I can get you a great agent and some of my friends up there, but we got 30 minutes we can go north. We can go about 45 minutes, maybe an hour east, and then we got mountain ranges. We're not building more homes that way. We can go 5 minutes west, Pacific Ocean, not building homes that way. So then we can go south to Seattle. The reality is that's more expensive than here in Bellingham, Whatcom County, Skagit County. You go down to Phoenix, you go down to anywhere in Texas, Florida. You want to build, you just expand out. Builders and municipalities can add more housing inventory than we can here in the Bellingham, Whatcom County, Skagit County. We got to focus on the local market. I think home values, we have a better opportunity for appreciation this year. And at the end of the day, I think we're going to be more level than any appreciation. I don't see big drop-offs in value. But we got to focus on the local market and how that impacts buyers, affordability, jobs, and the economy. Wrapping up key point number 2, in 2026, local data beats spring is the best time in our market. So let's make sure whatever your plans are, we're looking at what the local market and the data today talks about to position yourself to maximize your resale, minimize timing, and hassles along the way. Key point number 3, let's talk about smart pricing over the perfect timing. I mean, as I mentioned earlier, home buyers are analyzing home prices. There is a ton of data out there on every single website you go on. Buyers are definitely more careful and cautious than ever. They're comparing homes, scrutinizing conditions, and waiting for the right value. It means well-priced listings in January often perform better than overpriced listings in April. In the springtime, you don't need the perfect month. You do need strong pricing and a strategy behind it. You need an impactful presentation and how we're exposing your property to the market. We need a complete marketing launch. And again, a strategy behind, not just willy-nilly saying, oh, I want to do this. Let's put a sign in the yard and pray somebody else sells it. We want to be strategic with our timing, preparation, and know the local market. This combination works better in any month, and right now, it may work even better than trying to pick the right time of year, saying this is just the right time of year. We need a strategy behind how we bring a property to market. So, if you were thinking about selling in 2026 or frankly making a move, I'd love to chat with you. We can take a look at what's happening here in Bellingham, Whatcom County, Skagit County, and figure out timing that makes sense for you, for your own situation. Feel free to reach out and schedule a one-on-one strategy with me, and let's make it simple. Have helpful conversations so you feel confident about the next step and what the game plan is. You can call me, message me, or click a link in the description, and we can set up a strategy call. I'd be happy to connect and look forward to being your real estate resource of choice. Thanks so much for watching. Like and subscribe for more great real estate content, or share with a friend that's thinking about making a move, because I'd love to help them as well. Thanks.